You'll notice he no longer suffers delusions of humanity.
Affirmative.
What's up now, pump chick?
Has editing your content become a burden, or you just don't have the skill set?
I wish I could focus on content production, but post-editing takes so much time and effort.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
We'll look no further. Here at Asylum 99 Studios, I can help you create professional quality videos that will be sure to captivate viewers. With my creativity and skill, along with your content, assets, and ideas, I can bring your vision into the simulation. I offer the following services: video clipping and organization, content creation, VFX, SFX, and motion graphics, intro and outro assets. Requests may be taken upon further discussion. So if you're a content creator, short on time because you're out living your best life, or you wish you could focus all your energy into producing content, reach out to Asylum 99 Studios today.
What are you waiting for?
What am I waiting for? What am I waiting for?
Don't settle for mediocre videos. Hire me as your freelance video editor and create videos that meet your standards. Asylum 99 Studios. Release your creativity.
Peace, tribe. I got another really messed up event to present to y'all today. So that group.
Hey, I'm not gonna say what race, what people. I can't say that.
Is once again up to no good. Over in Israel, those people.
Hey, I'm not gonna say what race, what people. I can't say that.
Are getting ready to have a real estate sale for the land of the recently slain Palestinians, of who they have invaded and hold under the boot. So without further ado, we're gonna get right to it. So this video is from Greg Reese Reports. .com. You can check his website. He has a lot of good information that I like to look at. His videos are really short and concise and easy to react to and share, really. But as you can see from the heinous image to the side of me, what you're about to see is really disgusting. Let's get to it.
Hundreds, if not thousands of people surrounding some of these aid trucks that were able to enter northern Gaza, some of the very few aid trucks that have actually been able to make it in there. And you can see in this video by the from the Israeli military, the crowds of people around these trucks. But what appears to have happened is that the Israeli military opened fire on some of these people who were surrounding these trucks. An Israeli military official telling us that the crowd approached the forces in a manner that posed a threat to the troops. And they say that those troops then responded with live fire. Now, eyewitnesses on the scene have told us that Israeli tanks as well as drones opened fire on this crowd.
Now, is anybody surprised? I'm not. These people have left a long list of atrocities they've committed. A list that only grows longer by the day. Now, I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to keep letting the video play. But I just wanted to make it known that I'm not surprised. These would be the same people running around crying victim. Right? And once again, I like to reiterate, no innocent Jews need to be hurt. And no innocent Palestinians need to be hurt. But those at the top are doing what they do, and those at the bottom just let it go on. Don't stand up and resist. Let's continue.
Israel's war crimes, funded and supported by the United States, are being witnessed all over the world. Several nations are demanding a ceasefire, but Netanyahu rejects all of it. Israel unabashedly believes they are the superior race of God's chosen people, and that genocide is their birthright.
Now, if you're supposed to be the chosen people of the all-powerful creator, whatever you consider that to be, viewer, where in that does that give you the go-ahead to be out here ruining people's lives and mass deleting whole groups of people? Makes me believe that your God is the darkness, ain't it?
Israeli soldiers are boasting about the women they've murdered and pillaged.
מתנה יפה שלי, לי, הנה זה זוגות עקבים למסיבת אירוסין שלנו, הנה.
Does that look like a victim to you? That sounds like what they claimed the SS was out there doing. Killing them and taking their jewels, etc., etc. People need to pay attention. World stage.
And they are posing in the beds of dead Palestinian children and babies.
Victims, right?
They've slaughtered.
Seeing our soldiers now in Gaza fighting, can't say words like genocide or like baby killers.
And I have to say, respect to that guy for coming out and admitting to the crimes that he participated in. That's something that on the military side of the community, I noticed there's a big problem with. And that's admitting to the heinous shit you took part in, okay? I'm not here to say that what you were doing, that you were the evil one there, unless you were in there doing those things and enjoying them. But if you weren't and you were just doing your job, we'll say, you have to admit to yourself that you were on the wrong side. I believe that's what leads to 22 a day personally, from like talking to people that I talked to when I was in, that I'm out, talking to other veterans that are out. I think that's what leads to it. What you did is eating away at you when you went in believing that you were doing good, right? Something you gotta deal with on the inside, but we're gonna keep it moving.
We do, however, and it's important to say, kill babies.
And now Jews in Canada and the US are saying that the genocidal state of Israel is selling real estate that they've stolen from Palestinians in synagogues across the world.
Yeah, hi. So I'm Rabbi David Mivasser. I'm an active member of Independent Jewish Voices Canada. And I'm here today outside a synagogue where they're selling properties built on land stolen from Palestinians. There's a real estate agency that's come here today to Toronto to sell properties built on stolen Palestinian land. It's kind of unbelievable that Canada permits this. It's clearly illegal. So we're here today to call that out, and God willing to make it stop.
And I want to say to that gentleman, thank you, sir. All you people that are running around screaming that we stand with Israel, y'all should be like this guy. You need to know when your people's on some bullshit. Y'all see me do it. Now sit here and lie and say Rondo don't be out here filleting his own people for the they involve themselves in. I dare you to lie. Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and let this gentleman speak.
Hi, my name is Rich Siegel. I'm a 25-year homeowner here in Teaneck. I'm Jewish. The reason that I'm telling you that I'm Jewish is because I have a concern about something that's going on in the Jewish community. On March 10th, there is scheduled to be an Israeli real estate sales event at the Keter Torah Synagogue. That event violates both domestic law and international law. Violates domestic law because we had a Civil Rights Act in 1965 and a Fair Housing Act in 1968. We don't allow real estate events to be for whites only, for Jews only, or anybody only. Now, as Jews, we don't get to fly under the radar and break the law and hide it in a synagogue.
And you damn sure don't get to do it on other people's soil. It'd be one thing if y'all actually had a place where y'all supposed to be at, but I don't think that's within the walls that encase us. Personally. Continue.
It violates international law because West Bank settlement homes are going to be available for sale at this real estate event. On the website, it lists 3 different West Bank settlements. Those settlements are in and of themselves illegal by international law.
Because you pillaged for them.
If we allow this sale to go through, we are enabling a local synagogue to violate both domestic anti-discrimination laws and international law. Now, there's other reasons we shouldn't allow it, okay? There's a genocide going on right now. I don't care who that offends. More than 35,000 people have been killed. More than 13,000 children have been killed. People in this community are in deep mourning. People in this community are angry. I'm angry. What this real estate event is going to do is it's going to fan the flames.
Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese.
Now that you've taken a look at that, maybe you'll think, and you don't have to just straight up believe me. You know what I'm saying? You can go get on the internet and run down these so-called people's track record too. And when you got a track record like that, you're not gonna be running around on my ancestral soil making me look bad and then still crying the victim, right? It's not about hating.
Hey, I'm not gonna say what race, what people. I can't say that.
It's about recognizing who's on some bullshit and saying something about it, and if necessary, doing something about it, right? So you can save all your emotions, you can save all your anti-Semitism, because you can go check out Redwood's channel for that. That's a whole mind game in itself that I'm not gonna get into right here because I'm trying to keep this one here short. With that said, like, share, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So say good night to the bad guy. Come on.
I am a human being. I exist.
Delusions, Mr. Wordsworth. Delusions.
Send the word.